Welcome on into the 15th episode of the Heel Tactics Podcast. We are a few days away from Wrestlepalooza. So this is our predictions episode. There's also a ton of other huge things to talk about after our predictions, so make sure to stick around. We're going to start off with a real quick shout out to the Micro Wrestling Federation.
Absolutely.
We just went to a live show of theirs. It was great.
Fun.
It was an experience.
Absolutely.
So shout out to the Micros.
Shout out my boy Hot Rod.
Hot Rod popped off.
Won the title.
Little show.
Little show was there. Absolutely.
Gotta love it.
All right, but yeah, let's move forward. We've got Wrestlepalooza in Indianapolis. First show on ESPN.
Belt on the line
Belt
on
is
ESPN.
on the line. Oof, title match on ESPN.
We're going to be there in Indianapolis.
Absolutely. We're the main event. As we are every time there's a PLE where you defend your title, because I've yet to win it. But we're here.
No, not 15 weeks strong as champ, like 10, 11 weeks.
It's all right. Coming for it this week. I think I got you. We'll find out.
Nope.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start off title match for the main title match of the show. We've got Cody Rhodes defending the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre.
Honestly shocked this is on the card. Didn't think Cody was going to come back. I mean, it's not like it was unpredictable, just wasn't really thinking about Cody coming back on Friday to after Drew beat Randy Orton.
I want to say last Friday or Thursday, Triple H was on the Pat McAfee show, like on ESPN, and he said, spoiler, Cody will be at Wrestlepalooza. I did not expect it to be this title defense. I expected him to come out and make a save or just show face, give a speech to the crowd, a promo, something.
Yeah.
But yeah, this felt rushed because Cody hasn't
beat
been
Randy. Drew was about to put Randy through the table the same way Cody was put through.
Altitude claim.
Cody comes out, makes Drew run off, says, "Me and you at Wrestlepalooza.
We can do this dance, my friend. I'll see you at Wrestlepalooza." He's going to see him at Wrestlepalooza, and in my opinion, he's going to beat Drew at Wrestlepalooza. There's no build behind this match. It's out of nowhere, RKO style. Cody,
It's not out of nowhere,
but he's been gone.
This match has been set up. It's just there's been no advancement.
Major pause in between of him being away. So
I like that feeling about something else on this show too.
Yeah, I'd like this feud to continue through.
Yeah, this should.
Drew deserves a better storyline than just take Cody out. He's gone for 3 weeks, and then he pops back up, and it's a match that he loses.
Felt like a year.
It probably was longer. I'm just guessing.
It
3 weeks.
It was after SummerSlam.
No, you're right. Crazy. Yeah, I'm picking Cody in this match. I'm assuming you're.
I am picking Cody in this match.
Would much prefer Drew to win, but it's not happening.
Same thing. Like, I think we should do this again. I think this should keep going because there's not much else for Cody to do on SmackDown.
Absolutely.
But I definitely think there's, like, at most a 1% chance of Drew winning here.
I don't even give it a 1.
I
told you I'm never picking against Cody.
Extremely generous.
Yeah.
Like, Drew's not going to win.
No. Drew will be the better wrestler in the ring. Drew will put on the better performance. Drew needs to have a actual program with Cody, though, because out of
his only slight chance of him winning is if Cody's still filming for Street Fighter and he just comes back, drops the belt, and then goes back to Street Fighter.
Yeah. Then at that point, you knew Cody was going to go film Street Fighter.
You
would have taken the belt off Cena. But Drew, out of everyone in the company, is a top tier storyteller. Let him tell a story with Cody, not just lose this match and move on from him.
Yeah.
But we'll move on from him now. We're moving forward to the match probably everyone's the most excited for, except probably me, maybe you. We've got CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch.
The married couple versus the married couple. Let me tell you, that segment on Raw was diabolically bad.
Horrible.
It's like they were all saying a line and then just staring around waiting, and then somebody else would say something completely unrelated, or Becky would have a long tangent about CM Punk and AJ, and CM Punk and AJ will just be like, and then like nothing after. what Becky said, and it was all just very generic stuff too.
You've got CM Punk, arguably greatest on the microphone of all time. I wouldn't put him there, but he's always going to be in the conversation. And everyone else is not bad on the mic in that ring. It should not have been the most painful segment to watch on Raw, but it was. I don't know.
The freaking, let me tell you, AJ, Punk tends to leave stuff when it fails him.
Yeah, or lets him down.
So
after my wife rips you in half on Saturday,
you better pray that he doesn't leave you. You've been married for what, like 13 years?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
there ain't nothing happening there.
No, that's a horrible story point.
Seth, come on now.
Best part of it was Becky goes on her usual, I'm the best female wrestler of all time. It's not just me saying it. Punk says, nobody's saying that.
I say it. I say it all the time.
Seth has to back his wife up, which he does. Now, with it being such a painful segment, I will say at first I hated that, Seth was like, you're lucky I can't hit a woman, or I've never hit a woman, but I have someone who will. And then Becky's like, I'm not doing that. You got us in this mess. Becky rolls out the ring. At first I was like, this is so dumb.
Like, why?
And then Seth and Punk chases Seth out the ring, which leaves AJ Lee by herself. Becky comes back in, manhandle slams her. And they played it off on commentary like that was their plan the whole time, which it was. But that was arguably the most exciting point, and still I was like, this is just poor.
Mm-hmm.
Poor.
Yeah.
The match should be good. No one in this match is a bad wrestler.
But the question is, will the match be good? That's the $1 million question. The other $1 million question is, how is AJ Lee going to look in the ring?
Well, when AJ Lee first came back and we said, this is just going to be a mixed tag match, I said Seth and Punk will carry the match, or should. So if it's Seth and Punk carrying, say it's a workload of like 75-25 or 60-40 kind of theory, it should not be a bad match. Now, if AJ's super rusty and they go straight 50-50, or because AJ's the hotter thing right now, they push it to where they're the 60 and the guys are the 40, I don't think she'll look bad.
Yeah.
I don't think she hasn't not been preparing. I'm sure she's been working her tail off to get to this point. I just hope it's good, because the last quote-unquote dream match with Becky Lynch, and it was not good.
Who knows if she had time to work her tail off, because WWE loves that 3-week build now. They could have let her know at SummerSlam, hey, we're going to start running this. You have 3 weeks to prepare.
But she already looked in phenomenal shape when she came out. So
well,
she
did that heels show with Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
Where she was doing stuff in a ring, I think. She just was on.
But it's not like she's just been sitting on the couch doing nothing. She's been active in the gym at least, so where now you're just getting back in the ropes and taking bumps and stuff like that, trying to work on that, rather than get up, get in shape, and then work on all the bumps and stuff. I'm taking Punk and AJ. I think I'd rather Seth and Becky win.
I wouldn't, because if Seth and Becky win, that means the AJ Lee return was for nothing.
Yes. That's why they have to win.
Yes.
But they're both the champs in this scenario. I'd rather the champs go out on top.
That's not happening.
No. Not at all.
They're each going to win their respective match. AJ's going to get a shot at the Intercontinental title.
Yes.
Punk's going to get a shot at the world title again.
Yes.
And, oh, by the way, I forgot 2 weeks ago or whatever, we were talking about Cena's schedule and we couldn't remember what the other pay-per-view was. It's Crown Jewel in Australia.
Oh.
We both forgot that was happening.
Perth, Australia.
Yeah, so there is another pay-per-view that's not Survivor Series.
I figured there was one in between, but then you said it might be a Saturday night main event, and I was like, oh yeah, that's probably exactly what it is, just a Saturday night main event.
No, it was Crown Jewel. Yeah. I just don't think Cena's schedule would be at Crown Jewel, but
cool.
I could see their title matches happening there. I could see, because I think Seth's going to be in whatever War Games ends up being.
Yeah, you would think.
Well, there's nothing else.
It's going to be Division plus a couple bodies versus probably Punk, LA Knight.
Jimmy J.
Well, depending on after what we saw on Raw with the Jay and LA Knight feud, we don't know if they'll be on the same side or not.
But who cares if they're still against the Vision?
Yeah.
And
enemy of my enemy is my friend.
If Roman's ready to come back, maybe Roman. If not,
thing is, if Roman comes back, I don't see him teaming with Punk.
If Roman's not ready to come back, honestly, just run 4v4.
I'd be fine with it.
Because like, who else would you even insert into this?
Who else would you insert on both sides? You've got to find a fifth for not just one for both sides.
You'd have to find a fourth and fifth
for Vision. Yeah, I agree.
New Day.
Wouldn't hate it. But yeah, you've got Punk and AJ. I've got Punk and AJ. The world probably has Punk and AJ.
There's no denying that.
Moving forward, we've got the GOAT, John Cena.
Greatest of all time, the never seen 17.
The last real
champion. I really loved his promo.
Oh, I loved it.
It was cool. It was a smaller venue for Raw, but it's cool because they were at his college.
Yeah. But
like, they made the exception to go to a smaller Raw venue for that reason.
And he's facing Brock Lesnar. But the promo, I'd say probably 80% of it wasn't even about Brock. It was just him doing what he's been doing this whole retirement tour once he turned face again. Acknowledging the fans, loving them loving him. Like he said, it's where he played college football. Said the place was going nuts for him. And then he finally got down to business, where I like that he said, I've got 30 years in the business. If I wanted to politic backstage and say, hey, I don't want to fight Brock, I easily could have done it. And the only person who would have been upset by it is Brock Lesnar, which is a valid point.
Yeah.
But John Cena, in John Cena fashion, does not fight his battles backstage. He fights them in the ring. Is he scared? Yes. Could he lose? Yes. Is he going to run away? Hell no. He's John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to go into Wrestlepalooza with a large hill to climb, as he put it.
Now, the hill, Brock Lesnar. Let's get to his side of the coin.
Yeah.
He came out on Smackdown.
Mm-hmm.
He had a promo segment where he didn't even get a word out before R-Truth came out.
Ron Killings. No, R-Truth.
Nope.
Not Ron Killings. R-Truth.
R-Truth came out. Did his usual rap.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brock said,
why are you in my ring?
I don't even know. Who are you?
Who are you?
He's had segments with R-Truth before.
R-Truth is one of the very few people in this world who have made Brock Lesnar laugh uncontrollably. He knows who R-Truth is.
But still, he says, who are you? He's like, I'm R-Truth. And they go on for a little longer. Why are you out here? Oh, you've been talking nothing but crap about my hero, my childhood hero, my older brother, John Cena. And the whole time Brock's just like, okay, so your name is R-Truth. Ron Cena. And John Cena's your older brother.
John Cena's your brother, to which Truth would either say, my older brother, or I'm his younger brother.
And then Brock's like, all right. And then he just drops R-Truth.
He says, all right, so your brother's from a different mother. And R-Truth
same daddy.
Nah, we got the same daddy.
Oh, and then he's like, do you know where I can find John Cena?
No.
Brock, they already announced Cena wasn't on any more SmackDowns. Who are you looking for there?
Yeah, that was an error on their behalf. I mean, I guess you didn't want Brock to get his hands on Cena again before the show, because every time Brock has come out, he has dropped Cena. Cena has not come out on top one time.
It's just stupid because like it's known knowledge that Cena wouldn't be at SmackDown.
Yes.
Do you know where I can find John Cena?
Nope. R-Truth has no idea, but he's there to defend Cena's honor. Brock asked him if he knew he was missing a tooth, and R-Truth was very confused, and Brock Lesnar picked him up, F5'd him, and that was that.
There's no build. There is no build to this.
They played
I didn't watch that crap.
They played a part one, a one of two parter, like probably 5 to 10 minutes. It wasn't 10, but it felt like 10 minutes of watching Brock and Cena's careers at the same time frame, but how the trajectories were different.
I know all that.
Exactly.
Everyone knows all that.
Not everyone, but it's common knowledge.
But why did he attack him at SummerSlam? Why is he attacking him now? They haven't had a match in over 10 years. What is Brock Lesnar's beef with John Cena? It's not like he's just coming out here to fight him to be like, oh, I wanted to fight you one last time, because he's just attacking him.
Well, I guess Cena told the story as best we're going to get it for Brock when he said, Brock Lesnar wants to put an end to my retirement tour early. And that's it. That's all he said. And that's the only reasoning we've got.
That's what Brock Lesnar wants to do. That's not a reason why Brock Lesnar wants to do that.
He wants to end the retirement.
We've not had a single segment between John Cena and Brock Lesnar. Cena's guts. There's no more Raws before the show, and John and Brock never interacted on the mic a single time.
No.
Brock dropped him twice, and Brock dropped R-Truth.
And Sami Zayn.
At the same time as him dropping John Cena. That's the only build we got. Why is Brock after Cena? Cena is not the champ.
I'm guessing that the thought process behind it is, on paper, this is a WrestleMania main event, Brock Lesnar, John Cena. So if we throw it at the fans, there doesn't need to be a story. There doesn't need to be a build.
The thought process behind it is, hey, they're not going to care. This is nostalgia for Brock Cena, but I care.
Yes, I prefer a story going into it.
What is the purpose? Did The Rock hire Brock Lesnar to punk John Cena?
I'm going to say this. Cena said on Raw there's 6 dates left. I'm actually rather happy we're not getting a build for it, so we're not wasting 6 dates on Brock Lesnar.
I'm saying in our previous dates that Cena's been on.
Yeah, we've had.
Why wasn't there a build?
Dropped at SummerSlam. Then he had stuff with Logan Paul. I don't know why we went straight into Logan Paul from a Brock Lesnar drop, but we went into stuff with Logan Paul. He fought Sami Zayn in a US Open Challenge. Got dropped that night by Brock.
So Brock should have picked up the mic and said why he's doing it.
Brock Lesnar doesn't pick up the mic and explain himself. He just does actions and then moves on. Very rarely does Brock explain himself.
Then you let John Cena come on again later that night and call out Brock. And then you can get a conversation between the two.
Maybe, but you're not going to put Brock on a mic with Cena. Cena will kill him.
I don't think the problem is putting Brock on the mic with Cena. I think the problem is a lack of planning.
Yes, probably. But I don't want them to waste dates on Brock Lesnar. With the time that they used...
I don't want them to waste dates on Brock Lesnar. I just want it to make sense why they already have.
But what I'm saying is you've effectively inserted Brock into dates where something important was already happening, i.e. the US Open Challenge and the Logan Paul match. Did he drop Logan? He didn't drop him after Logan Paul? I thought for some reason he came out and dropped him after Logan. It's all getting mixed together in the brain, I guess.
He dropped him after Cody.
Yeah. And then he had the Logan Paul match. And then there was
the Logan Paul build with no Brock. The only mention of Brock was Nick Aldis said, I just talked to Brock Lesnar. What did he say? That would have been a time to tell us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nick Aldis tell us.
Poor planning. For some reason, I thought he dropped him after Logan's match, but whatever. So you had him lose to Cody. Brock dropped him there. U.S. title match. Brock dropped him there. You didn't waste any time of John Cena's retirement on a match that no one really cares about.
I'll say, I think Cena should have given the fans a match on this episode of Raw.
Yes.
LA Knight was looking for a partner.
Yes. But you're trying to progress a different story.
Yes, but it probably crossed everyone's mind. John Cena.
Yeah. Didn't cross my mind. Even when Jimmy told him no, I was like, Jimmy Uso's still going to end up teaming with LA Knight at some point.
Before he said Jimmy Uso at the start, when he said, you got to find a partner, and he was like, I get to choose anybody, I thought he was going to be like, I choose John Cena.
It never crossed my mind.
They've teamed before in the past.
Big Jim was the pick the whole time. In my mind. But forget that. We've got Cena, Brock. Unless they plan on Brock being the final opponent to where Cena loses here and faces Brock again, Cena should win.
I really hope
Cena.
they don't do that.
I hope they
because I'm also picking John Cena.
John Cena. Yeah.
Can we get a Santino Marella match before John Cena retires?
That'd be sick. Yeah, I've got Cena. You've got Cena. The world's got Cena. But now would be the time where I think they would throw a wrench in the plans if they... Because, I mean, realistically, unless it's AJ, Randy, which you've already ran Randy. The only other options are like...
Putting people over.
Right? Yeah, or putting people over. Yeah.
There's plenty of names he has said throughout this...
That he should
fight. He's mentioned. He's like, yes. I should fight Dominik Mysterio. I should fight Jacob Fatu.
I agree.
Let him fight them.
I agree. If he's got 6 dates, it should be 6 matches. Yes.
Honestly, the 6 dates, once you're done with Brock, because that's a date.
Mm-hmm. So 5.
All 5 should be
match.
5 matches with a younger guy.
Yep.
It should be Dominik Mysterio.
Yep.
It should be Jacob Fatu.
Yes.
It should be... Give him a match. I know he's not younger. Give him a match with LA Knight.
Yes. Especially if LA Knight's going to be a heel or heelish tendencies.
Wish freaking Austin Theory was still around.
Oh, that'd be sick. You could throw...
I was thinking maybe Grayson Waller. They did that with Edge. Edge's second to last match in WWE was Grayson Waller.
If you want him to hit any of the older guys, though, you can throw him AJ as the last one. You could throw him Rusev.
They had a long
They had beef. It'd be cool to
But they don't want Rusev losing right now.
No, you can't let Rusev lose right now.
Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes.
Cool. Yeah. I'd be fine with all those. It's not going to happen. He's probably going to... Brock has 1 appearance. You'll have 5 left. At least 3 of those will be talking.
He has, I would say, guaranteed 2 matches.
Yes.
Survivor Series and his last date are both going to be matches.
Yes.
That gives you 3 dates to work with that are all Raws.
Unless they slate him to come out of Crown Jewel and talk.
They've already, like, the schedule's out. He's not on Crown Jewel.
Oh, not at all? Then, yeah, he'll probably just talk unless it's a random...
Or Brock Lesnar will beat him and it's all going to be Brock. Last match with Brock.
Pray it's not. John Cena, please win this match for the sake of the wrestling world. Moving forward, we've got the Brawns.
Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
The Vision. The dogs are barking. The Auzilla's on the prowl. Versus the reunited but soon to break up greatest of all time tag team, Yeet, No Yeet, the Usos.
I really despite me saying I wish it was John Cena, I really like what's happening with Jimmy right now. Mm-hmm. I get why we're doing this with Jay. I think Jimmy's making the story a lot more interesting.
Yes.
I loved him, LA Knight, got a match against the Brawns. He got to choose a partner. He chose Jimmy Uso.
With Jay
Jimmy
right in front
Uso
of him.
told LA Knight no. But then when Jimmy sees Jay next, Jay's like, you have to tell him no. And Jimmy's like,
have to?
Man, I don't take no orders from you.
Mm-mm. He said, you going to change your tone. I ain't one of your kids. And last I checked, you ain't got a Ulafala around your neck.
Loved that.
Loved that line. Jimmy proceeds to leave Jay. Jay yells for him. They go to commercial, come right back. Jimmy finds LA Knight backstage. Hey,
and it was simple.
You found a partner? Then I'm in.
You found a partner? I don't want to push. I'm in.
Let's do this.
And him and LA Knight should have won. Because I'm picking the Brawns.
Oh, wow.
Because I wish...
I was going to pick the Brawns too, but I think we're not going to differ on anything else, and this might be the one I have that I could throw to maybe they let the
I was really confident you were going to pick the Usos.
Oh, I would... If it were any other story, if they were just friends or back to being brothers, I'd pick them 100%. Too much dysfunction, and you're trying to push a LA Knight Jay Uso story to where I think
now the Brawns pick would have been better motivated by LA Knight and Jimmy winning, because it would have been like Jimmy can win with LA Knight, but not with his own brother.
Yes,
but still, you got the distrust. This match is 50-50, honestly, because there's the Brawns should win for the Uso story, but there's also the Usos are back, so you can throw them the bone.
Yeah. That's tough. I personally would use this match as a way to elevate the Bronze. Let them get a solid, established win over a tag team that is one of the greatest of all time in WWE. Let me make sure I say those words. In WWE.
No.
I agree, but
the world would
freak out because they're just WWE talent. God. There's a lot with LA Knight getting involved in the match. Because if he gets involved in the match at this point in time, yes, he and Jimmy just teamed, but LA Knight dropped Jay to end Raw, and Jimmy looked pretty shocked. So if LA Knight inserts himself in, he's public enemy number one. All 4 guys in the ring have a problem with him. So does he interfere on behalf of dropping Jay, because he doesn't like Jay? Does he interfere on behalf of the Jimmy to help fight off of Braun? Jay gets jealous. Jay not happy with it, ends up getting into it with LA Knight, which results in the Usos losing. There's a lot of ways I see the Usos losing.
Or, other side of the coin, what if the Usos win because of Jey Uso, and that more fuels Jey Uso's God
trying
complex?
To be tribal chief style.
Oh, you couldn't win with LA Knight. You won with me,
your brother.
So I would stop complaining about who your tag partner is,
Stick
Jimmy.
to the family. Give me the Usos. Give me the Usos. Jimmy and Jay gonna pull through. Bloodline all day, baby. Please pull through. All right. You've got Bronze. I've got Usos. We've got the women's title match.
Io Sky.
Long-awaited women's title match.
Delay after delay after delay after delay. Io Sky versus Stephanie Vacquet.
Stephanie.
Finally got some Stephanie action on Raw. She has sat dormant.
Let me tell you something.
Let me talk to you.
You've had months of no Stephanie, or at least a month and a half. It feels like months of no Stephanie on Raw, while still mentioning her.
You've had pay-per-view cycles of no Stephanie,
while still mentioning her to keep up the hype behind who she's going to face for this title and all that. Me personally, I'm glad she got on the match. I'm glad she fought Kairi Sane, a competent, good wrestler. They had a good match. She wanted to square up with Stephanie backstage after Asuka told her she was fighting her.
This is all orchestrated. That whole match was orchestrated by Asuka.
Yes.
Because Stephanie, heaven forbid, she talks to Io and says she respects her.
Heaven forbid anyone talks to Io.
Father Asuka has to come in there and...
Well, she said nobody's ready for Io. She didn't say ready for Asuka. She said ready for Io. And then Stephanie got challenged to the match by Asuka. She fought Kairi Sane. She beat Kairi Sane. How many times this match has been delayed? And all the random bumps in the road of this title since Naomi got her hands on it, I would be terrified to put Stephanie in a match the week of and let her get hurt. Because it would have thrown another monkey wrench into it.
And you're putting her against Kairi Sane, who might not be the actual reason why so many people have gotten hurt.
But one of your biggest
kind of a bad luck charm.
Yeah. Glad she didn't get hurt, I'm assuming, because nothing came out that she got hurt. She won the match. She looked good. Give me Stephanie. I love Io. Io's always a safe pick. You have not given Stephanie her due in trying to build her. Give her the strap. Let the strap elevate her to that main event status. And then she can be in the same boat as Io and Rhea. She doesn't have to have the belt to be one of the bigger draws in the company. So yeah, I'm picking Stephanie.
On Raw, Io told Asuka, I have to show that I can do this alone.
Yep.
Just like you did.
Just like you did.
You've already won the women's title on your own.
Many times over.
But, okay, Io. Well, her first title win was cash-in. But the second one, she beat Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
But Asuka's, fine, essentially.
But after the match, after Stephanie beat Kairi, Asuka went to jump her, and Io came down and stopped her and shook Stephanie's hand in the middle of the ring. Which I thought, just to interject real quick, you didn't even televise the contract signing after hyping it up for 2 weeks.
It was on. They showed. I think they showed a contract backstage.
Pierce holding it, and he was like, "All right, T's are crossed and I's are dotted. This match." Well,
I'd rather them do the match with Stephanie as opposed to a contract signing.
Yes, but again, they've
should have put the contract signing on the pay-per-view and delayed till
Crown Jewel. At this point in time, I don't know. It just. For all the hype they've been trying to build around it, I feel they have failed to build the hype properly. As you said a couple weeks ago, when those two women get in the ring, you will be excited. Mm-hmm. I will be excited. I love both of them. They are both phenomenal in-ring talents. But just in terms of like we were talking about with Cena and Brock, Cena on his retirement tour doesn't need a proper build to get you hyped for the match. But everything up until Brock has had a proper build for the most part. There's been some bumps in the road with the face change and all that. But this just feels like you put a lot of effort into it and then you just stopped. And then you threw some more effort out there and then stopped and then threw some more effort out and stopped. Now we're here. I hope this is a banger. This should be the best match on the card. I'm hoping it's the best match on the card. And I am picking Stephanie to win the title.
You already said that.
Yes.
So as I was saying, Asuka inevitably is going to get involved in this match, which will probably be the reason why Io ends up losing.
Yes.
Now, it sucks. This will be our third. If that happens, this will be the third time Io and Stephanie have wrestled, and something's happened
to cause some form of.
But the first two are a DQ, so at least this one's gonna
a definitive winner.
DQ, no champ, push it off. No, this one's gonna crown a champion. It's gonna be Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah,
and we had a segment between her and Rhea on Raw. They're going to Australia. We're gonna get her versus Rhea.
Rhea said, "Whoever wins the belt, I'm coming after you."
There goes that pin.
Yeah, I love to drop it. Yeah, Rhea's coming after whoever. Like you said, the next show is in Australia.
Rhea's coming after Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah, be Rhea versus Stephanie at the next show.
Unfortunate, it seems like Rhea and Io aren't really allowed to see each other anymore these days.
She's not allowed to talk to Io, and Io's not allowed to talk to Rhea. Io gave her a hug backstage. And goodbye for now, I guess. But
they did the goodbye for now, and then Io came out and saved Rhea later.
Yeah. It's wrestling.
They love each other.
They do. They respect each other. They love each other.
They're star-crossed lovers.
They are. But they're not allowed to see each other. Romeo and Juliet style. So, since they're not allowed to see each other, we're going to have... Murphy. Since they're not allowed to see each other, we will have Stephanie win the belt solely so that Rhea's not allowed to challenge Io for the belt because she's not allowed to see her.
Will Rhea Ripley ever beat Io Sky?
Probably not. Although,
it'll happen.
Thinking about it that way, it would be funny to see if Io won the belt, Rhea come out to challenge her, and Asuka just throw a fit for her coming out to talk to Io in front of everybody and not just backstage. It would be hilarious. But that covers the actual pay-per-view,
the Wrestlepalooza.
We do have for sure.
Our only known match and title match for SmackDown. There isn't even a graphic for it. It was just pretty much verbally.
Yeah,
confirmed.
Verbally agreed. Yeah,
there's a chance that it doesn't happen, but it's gonna happen.
Should.
Sami Zayn, U.S. Open Challenge against Carmelo Hayes. First, I want to talk about the U.S. Open Challenge.
Okay.
His first one was against Rey Fenix. Well, his
second technically, but yes,
he called it his first.
Yes.
Rey Fenix came, like, you had a whole segment backstage. Yeah. Sami was like, I'm really happy. We've had very similar career paths. I'm happy it's going to be you. And then they panned to Rey Fenix. And Rey Fenix is like, thank you for this opportunity. Put on a banger. Great match.
Phenomenal.
This is exactly what you want from an open challenge.
Absolutely.
Making the... Rey Fenix dominated 85% of that match. Yeah. What you want from the open challenge is making the challengers look amazing.
Yes.
And that's what they did perfectly here.
Just to interject on that, you've got a 2-hour show in SmackDown. I am perfectly fine with SmackDown opening with a segment in the ring of someone talking, doing something, promoting to the main event, MFTs or whatever. Give me till the 45-minute mark at least, I want the U.S. Open Challenge. I just want one segment, U.S. Open Challenge. Do whatever you want with the rest
these being
of
like long matches is good.
Do whatever you want.
I keep screwing this pen.
I'm
sorry if that's
it's very ear piercing.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, it was a banger. We've got Melo in SmackDown, we'll just go ahead and talk about it. Miz went up to Aldis to talk about a challenge for the tag titles. Aldis said, I already spoke to Melo today.
About a title opportunity. He's like, oh, good, the tag titles. And then Aldis is like, actually, you know what? Yeah, good luck, Miz.
Good luck, Miz. And then later, we get Sami talking about his match with Ray and how phenomenal Ray is, and that was an amazing match. He's asked, is the open challenge going to continue? He says, absolutely. And then Melo pulls up, says, I've got next. And Sami says, well, you better not miss. That's it. That's the announcement for this match. Off. Miz pulls up, and Miz starts going off on Melo. You told me to meet me here in 10 minutes. I met you in 5. I'm early. Melo says, well, cool. You're 5 minutes too early, 5 minutes too late. I just got me a title shot. And he says, for the tag titles? He says, no, U.S. title. Miz starts going off on him about how he needs guidance. He has all the tools. He can do whatever he wants in this company.
Who's going to guide me then? I am. I'm trying to guide you to the tag titles. And then he's just like, dude, trust me for once.
I can win the U.S. and we can win the tags. Miz says, you have no idea how hard that is. Melo says, you did it.
He did do it. Yep. Miz was a triple champion. Miz held both brands' tag titles and the U.S. title at the same time.
People failed to remember that Miz is a GOAT at all times.
He said, Melo, don't miss. We got this.
Yes. They got this. They dapped up.
They don't got this.
No, Melo's going to lose the open challenge. But I'm glad that they will continue to be a team. Because at this point in time, we both said Melo should end the U.S. Open Challenge.
But having him be the second challenger, I'm also picking Sami Zayn.
Yes.
Having him be the second challenger, he's not ending it.
No. Now, he'll put on a banger.
Rules. No one's stopping him from challenging again later.
Yes, but definitely later. Not like a couple weeks. Yes. It would be months before he challenges again.
I'll say this.
Solo's also eyeing the U.S. title again in his little vignette.
Yes, I liked the Solo vignette a lot. Solo's like kind of falling off the edge.
Yeah.
I liked the Ray Phoenix segment backstage. I like this segment because it's playing into Melo and Miz. After this, I want some open challenges where we don't know who's coming out.
Yes, absolutely.
Even if it is just somebody on SmackDown. Unless it's has a reason, like the Melo and Miz segment, where it's furthering something else.
Surprises.
Let it be a mystery.
Absolutely.
Or, I mean, if it's at like a big show or something, someone can be like, I'm your challenger next week.
Yeah, you know who's going to come out and challenge. But I agree. Do an opening segment with whoever's going to be in the main event. Have Sami come out. Then hit the entrance music of whoever's coming out. Go to commercial, come back. Give us a 40-minute.
Or have Sami come out. Entrance,
go to commercial.
Yeah. Come back.
Who's coming out? Who's coming out? Randy Orton's music hits. Randy's U.S. Open Challenge. Why not? He ain't doing nothing else. He's just losing matches left and right. All right. That covers predictions.
Comes down to Braun's versus Usos.
Come on.
We both wanted Braun's, but you know what? Champions advantage.
I will take the Usos. And let's hope that they get the dub. Now, a couple other major things to talk about in the world of WWE.
Oh, boy.
We can start with the most annoying one, in my opinion. We've got
WrestleMania.
Yes.
WrestleMania. Not the next WrestleMania.
In a year and a half from now.
The one after is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
2027.
People just cannot fathom that. Newsflash. It was going to happen.
Yeah.
Better happen sooner than later. I did not want to keep waiting. If we were going to do this, let's do it. And so many people take politics out of it. Take anything like that out of it.
Agreed.
It's still going to be WrestleMania.
Yep.
The show is still going to be WrestleMania.
Yep.
It's not like there's not going to be a Royal Rumble winner who faces the world champion. It's not like there's not going to be an Elimination Chamber winner before. It's going to be WrestleMania, and the women are going to be dressed like Power Rangers. You're still getting matches. It's not like they're announcing this is going to be WrestleMania, and then the wrestlers go over there and never come back. They're going over there to have a pay-per-view. They've had plenty of pay-per-views in Saudi Arabia before. It'll be at a weird time of day, but I mean,
you might be done watching WrestleMania before midnight.
Yes.
That's a pat on the back for me.
I mean,
personally.
This is not as big of a deal as
it's not the end of the world.
It's not.
I don't understand why people are.
If WWE had never had an established relationship with Saudi Arabia, this would be a bit more of a shocker.
Yes,
but WWE has been doing Saudi stuff for the better part of 10 years. Mm-hmm. Like this, why is anyone? They're getting the Royal Rumble this year.
Yep.
Why is anyone shocked by the fact that they are getting WrestleMania?
WrestleMania is the Super Bowl of wrestling. It's the big show.
Well,
hype. I can look through both lenses and see the side of there's a lot of people. It's an American show. It has to be on American soil.
It's been in Canada before.
You know, I'll say it like this, just to be the nice guy. America has had WrestleMania for forever.
We're going to keep going around to the same 5 cities in America.
Valid
to the same
that.
Boring fans every year.
Yeah, valid.
American fans are so boring to listen to.
100%.
Especially in the places they go to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's not like you're getting WrestleMania Chicago.
Yeah.
You're getting WrestleMania Las Vegas.
And
Las Vegas WWE fans are pretty buns.
But my point being, WWE's global. There are just as many people in America that watch it in India, that watch it in Saudi, that watch it in France, that watch it in Germany, that watch it in the UK. Everyone watches WWE. Americans have had WrestleMania their entire lives, or since the entire inception of WrestleMania. We take it for granted, as Americans take a lot of things for granted. Why is it the end of the world to let another country experience that magic for 2 nights out of the year? That at the end of the day, only a couple thousand in the grand scheme of things, people get to go enjoy anyways.
I mean, it's not like
all
every
the Americans
single person
invited to WrestleMania.
$1 million to go freaking WrestleMania. If you are in America and you're going to WrestleMania, odds are you're sitting in a nosebleed where you can't even see the show. You're literally going to get a commemorative shirt that says, I went to WrestleMania.
Absolutely. You're going for the experience.
I saw Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns for the world title. Well, I can tell you, I watched on my TV and I saw 10 times more of the match than you did.
There are plenty of people who save up all year to get to Mania. Kudos to you, because that is your Super Bowl. That is your moment. That's what you want to do.
But other countries are allowed to have it.
Other countries have to sit at home and turn it on at 3 a.m. to sit there and watch it.
WWE fans are tired of Saudi. But me personally, I'm more tired of the fact that they're going to Las Vegas 2 years in a row after telling New Orleans they were getting it this year.
Yeah.
Who New Orleans also get WrestleManias. They definitely aren't a freaking state that's hungry for it.
Yeah.
After telling New Orleans they're going to go and canceling because of Las Vegas. Got to go to Las Vegas 2 years in a row. That's much more annoying to me than them going to Saudi. You know what? Them going to Saudi, in a way, is a good thing. Because that shows that WrestleMania can go overseas. I want WrestleMania in London. I want WrestleMania in France. I want WrestleMania in Australia. Because all 3 of those would probably be some of the greatest crowds of all time. And it's not like Saudi's not a good crowd.
No, they're a good crowd. The only thing is with Saudi, if they don't like a match, they'll let you know.
Yes.
Other places will still cheer because it's the moment.
People in France, people in London will cheer for a pile of garbage.
Oh, yeah. But because it's there and that they're having it, they're not going to let that opportunity
slip. It's awesome. And it makes that match better.
Yes. Whereas Americans...
Like Dom versus AJ was like a very mediocre match, but like, holy crap, AJ's pop.
Oh, if they do WrestleMania in France, it's over. AJ Styles better win every belt on the card.
Well, John Cena at Money in the Bank freaking 2022, I think, came out in London and was like, we're going to bring WrestleMania to London.
No one batted an eye. It's not happening anytime soon, but no one batted an eye.
Where'd that promise go, John? John's the one who made the promise. He won't even be in the country for 10 years by the time they finally get one.
I don't know. We're a year and a half away from it. We have a whole nother Mania and then a whole nother
People are more worried about Mania in Saudi Arabia than Mania in Las Vegas.
People are more worried about Mania in Saudi a year and a half than they are Wrestlepalooza. I'm sorry. Let's talk about Wrestlepalooza. That's what's happening this week. Wrestling shows should not be focused on WrestleMania for hours and hours and hours of a show We don't know what the card will be. We have no idea who will be healthy, who will be in the
All
company.
we know is the location and when it's happening.
Yes, we know a location.
Hey, and that can't even be trusted because they told New Orleans they were getting Mania.
True. I don't think they would do it to Saudi, but true.
The Rock came out there to tell New Orleans they were getting WrestleMania. That's so nuts. And what did they get? Money in the Bank. Okay.
It is what it is.
Also, another one. Whatever happened to that deal with Indianapolis where they were going to get SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania?
I'm sure it's still a deal, but
they've already had SummerSlam and Royal Rumble.
Yeah, so they just have to get Mania.
It was in 3 years. They were going to get SummerSlam 1 year, Royal Rumble 1 year, and WrestleMania 1 year. Well, no. Because Vegas and Saudi.
Well, the third year after, or the year after Saudi.
What about New Orleans? What about London?
Well, I don't think they would do it back to back.
But, you know, WrestleMania, it's got to go back to Texas, too.
Texas, New York,
Las Vegas. Texas, New York, Louisiana. Las Vegas. Yeah. Do they go to Louisiana?
Florida. They love Florida.
Do they go to Louisiana?
That's New Orleans. But they love Florida, too, for WrestleManias or super big shows. Here's the thing. In America, you're going to wherever there is a super nice football stadium. Meaning, who has built the most recent stadiums? Dallas is always going to have one of the greatest stadiums. Vegas is the
But it's not always
stadium.
Dallas.
No. I'm just saying.
They also go to the Texans.
Yeah, but that Vegas has the newest and greatest because I think they are them and SoFi, which is LA. So LA has, I think LA had Mania 2 years ago, maybe 3.
It was WrestleMania Hollywood.
Hollywood, yes. Okay.
39. WrestleMania 39.
Let's see, Florida. They don't go to the Jags. I think they did Tampa Stadium 1 year. They don't do the Dolphin Stadium, but Tampa would have a newer stadium because they're probably had a newer.
That would have been WrestleMania 30.
A little while ago.
7.
What were the other places we said?
Smash them, stack them, pin them.
Yeah, I think so. That was Tampa, I think.
Yeah, because they had the
New Orleans.
They had the Jolly Roger.
Mercedes-Benz Dome or Mercedes-Benz Stadium is a very, very nice state-of-the-art stadium. The Saints have a really good stadium. It's
WrestleMania has gotten too big to where it has to go to like the same 5 places.
Now, you said Chicago. It's not Chicago getting a Mania. Chicago Bears are building a new stadium. When that thing gets built, WrestleMania will be at its front door very soon. And by very soon, I mean years. But they just broke ground on.
Well, I want WrestleMania in Wembley Stadium.
Well, that can happen too. But the WrestleMania has gotten, like you just said, too big to where you have to put it in certain places that can hold that amount of people and accommodate comfortably that amount of people. You can't go to the Carolina Panthers Stadium. Nowhere near big enough. You can't go to
most teams.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go to most teams because they either haven't gotten a new stadium or updated their stadium in a very long time, which makes WrestleMania hard to pinpoint where you're going to put it.
Yeah.
So I will defend
it's not hard.
WWE
it's easy.
That.
You get one of 8 choices.
Exactly. Now, moving past Mania, because we're a year and a half away from it, I refuse to talk about it anymore. We've got something you can highlight more because I did not get a chance to sit down and watch Worlds Collide, but congrats, Dom.
The new double champion.
The Mega Intercontinental Champ, as he called himself.
The Mega Campeon and
King of the
Intercontinental Champion, Dominik Mysterio, defeated Hijo del Vikingo.
We called it. We knew it was coming.
Some backstory behind the night. Dom had his match. Finn earlier in the night said, "You want to really prove you're the king of the luchadors? Go do it yourself." And then he walked off with the announcer because the AAA interviewer is his wife. So Dom, go do it yourself. But then during the match, Finn and JD do come out, try to help. Dragon Lee comes out, and Rey Mysterio comes out with a chair. They run them off. And then El Grande Americano comes out and helps Dominik Mysterio. He hits Vikingo, but Vikingo kicks out. And then Vikingo starts trying to rip off Grande's mask, and El Grande slides Dom. What are you drawing? El Grande slides Dom the metal plate. Dom has the mask on already. Dom headbutts him.
Boom.
Frog splash.
Boom.
1, 2, 3. Dom's the AAA Mega Champion. Judgment Day come out. We're celebrating.
Also,
Ray was forced to put the belt on Dom's waist.
SmackDown, they had that backstage because
they showed the segment on both segments. They showed it on both shows.
Yeah, Ray told him if he won, he would come out there and put the belt on him.
He came out there, and since he won in a kind of heelish way, heel tactics.
Yes, sir.
Ray just kind of handed him the belt, and then Dom shoved it back at me and started yelling at him. He's like, "Put the belt on my waist. Yeah. I'm the champ." Mm-hmm. He put the belt around his waist. Yeah, really great moment. Mm-hmm. Love Dominik Mysterio. I love that he gets to be a double champ. I hope we get a little more focus on the Intercontinental title now. The Judgment Day are all in a rut right now over Dom's relationship with El Grande Americano.
They're over it.
Pretty interesting
JD
stuff.
and Finn said, "Don't call us again."
Like the Judgment Day were in the ring celebrating with Dom, and El Grande was above all of them, hugging Dom and raising his hand and stuff. El Grande wants something. We don't know what.
He wants a shot at something. One of the 2 titles that Dom has now. Congrats on double champ, Dom. It was only a matter of time. We both knew it was coming. I think it would be really cool. I don't know how long you let him hold the belt. Either one, AAA's and the IC's, or the IC title. I think it'd be very cool for Dom to lose the AAA title to Ray. Me personally, I think it'd be cool for Rey Mysterio to win that belt before he's said and done, and to beat Dom, as Dom keeps on this train of "I'm the greatest Mysterio of all time," yada yada yada. Let Ray prove his son wrong yet again. But I also, if Ray's going to come back and be a part/full-time wrestler, I don't want his entire thing to be revolved around Dom again.
I'm on the exact opposite side. I don't want to see them wrestle at all.
Yeah.
And until Ray's literal final match, in which hair versus mask, you should let Dominik Mysterio beat Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Ray take off his mask.
Yes, Ray should put his son over whenever that time comes. I agree. But, I mean, it's also at the same time.
Ray does not need to beat Dominik Mysterio again. Ray does not need the AAA
Here's the thing.
That
realistically, if Ray's retiring, which I don't think he is now, say 2 years from now, Ray announces he's going to retire. Aside from it being a dream to retire against your son, Dom has already established so much he doesn't need to be put over by anybody.
It's not putting him over in the fact that he's a lower carder who needs to be put over by the Great Rey Mysterio. It's having the moment of letting my son beat me for my last match.
Yes.
That's what it would be.
Yes.
And that's what it should be.
I'm just saying in terms of how you worded it, he doesn't need to be put, or maybe I'll word it. Dom's established. Whether he wins or loses a match, Dom is Dom. So, I mean, there's no really putting over or going over necessarily. It's more so, like you said, I lost to my son in my final match just to make it show that he's that much better than me at this point in time. He is carrying on the legacy. He is the next Mysterio.
Now, Dom's plate is very full. Mm-hmm. Rusev showed up in the clubhouse. I'm the next Intercontinental Champion.
I like how you introduced himself.
Before the match where Dom won it, Penta started Worlds Collide, said, "I'm coming after the AAA Mega Championship."
But Penta got dropped backstage at Raw.
Penta got destroyed backstage at Raw by the New Day. Mm-hmm. After he defeated Kofi Kingston, the New Day, Kofi, and Grayson Waller, because Xavier Woods had open head surgery, Kofi and Waller had a tag team title match for the AAA tag belts against Psycho Clown and Pagano. Mm-hmm. Very fun match. Grayson Waller and Kofi Kingston have very good tag chemistry.
Oh, I'm sure
shockingly
I'm
good.
Sure they've been all tagging at house shows and stuff too.
Still, like, if they wanted to, for some odd reason, give Xavier a singles belt and you're keeping Grayson Waller around, like, I am perfectly fine with Grayson Waller teaming with Kofi. Waller was doing really great work on that show. Even like Conan and everyone were like, yeah, this guy Waller, he's doing really good tonight. Mm-hmm. Conan and JBL and Corey Graves are legit my favorite group of commentators.
Yeah.
So fun. Another thing that they were so fun about was Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez versus Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice. Demonito was there. Mm-hmm. JBL's terrified of him. Demonito proved to be sentient. Mr. Iguana had La Yesca. La Yesca did a suicide dive on Demonito. The match was crazy.
That sounds beautiful.
Absolutely loved it. Yeah, no, Worlds Collide was a really good show. Keep doing them.
Yes, I need to sit down and watch it, and then whenever they announce the next one, I will definitely tune in. Just had a lot on the plate this weekend. But Dom's double champ, Worlds Collide, according to Christian, was phenomenal. Moving forward to the last major point we need to hit, my favorite tag team in WWE can no longer be because Andrade has been released.
This man was legitimately your wrestler of the week for like a month straight.
So upsetting. I love Andrade. He was
allegedly
getting the proper push.
Wellness issues.
Him and Ray should have been the tag champs.
Failing like checks and stuff.
And then out of nowhere, he's off TV. And now we get this. I hope Andrade ends up great in life, wherever it's leading him, whatever he's doing, whatever was the wellness
future endeavors.
I always wish Andrade well, and maybe we'll get him in a Rumble 5 years from now.
This really fell out of nowhere.
So I mean, he hasn't been on TV for so long.
Hot. Mm-hmm. You say so long. These 3-week pay-per-view cycles make getting off TV for 2 weeks feel like you're off for a year.
He's been off for 6 weeks. We've had a pay-per-view in between SummerSlam and this.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
He's been off TV for 6 weeks. I don't think he's been on at all since SummerSlam, since they lost the ladder match.
Yeah.
He's been off TV, and so has Ray Phoenix, which is up until SmackDown. Ray hasn't been on TV either, so it kind of was costing Ray some valuable time on TV as well.
I don't know how the build and existence of Clash in Paris just erased from my mind.
Erased from your memory?
I was like, okay, we're going in first pay-per-view since SummerSlam.
Yeah, no, I mean, rest in peace to my tag division, losing my favorite tag team. But it's all right. There's still plenty in that division to keep it going. It's not like they were missing a beat without them in the division. I just hope whatever's up with Andrade
was less than 2 years long.
Yeah.
It's just insane, like, how out of nowhere him leaving really was.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I've grieved. I'm moving forward. I hope Andrade, whatever's going on wellness-wise, gets right, gets back into the wrestling ring, wherever it's at. One day make a homecoming yet again to WWE for the 1,000th time, it feels like. And that's the word on that. Anything else you wanted to hit? Or match of the week, wrestler of the week, I'm sure. But anything.
Bayley's back.
Yes, crazy
She's
Bayley.
Like Two-Face.
Split down the middle, Bayley. I'm here for it.
Great work, Bayley.
Yes.
This is very fun. We'll talk about it more in weeks where there's not a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the Tiffany Jade match and in a double countout, and Nia Jax attacked both of them after the match.
Jade, I think Jade came out, or maybe right before Jade came out, they played a video package of Tiffany's foot being on that freaking rope. I started yelling at the TV. I was so done with it. I was hoping this match was the definitive end to this stupid feud, and we get good old Nia Jax coming in because she deserves her 15,000th title shot. Tiffy's still your champ, like you said, double count out, whatever. It's going to be a triple threat, I guess, in Australia or at Survivor Series, because I don't think you run another one-off Nia Jax and Tiffy. You need Tiffy to defend the belt to get more hype because the belt has become stagnant on her, so I don't think you do a Jade Nia feud. But, yeah, I'm looking for the triple threat on this. And I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it being over so that we can move forward.
It's going to end, and then Jade's going to win the belt.
Jade's going to fight for the belt.
Jade's going to be a challenger.
No, it's
your options
Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton.
Nia Jax.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something. It was something. Daggone Nia Jax came out. I was so done. I threw my notebook across the room. I was so
really.
I wrote in all caps, they're playing the stupid video of the foot on the rope. I watched the whole match. I thought, okay, that was a cool spot. Let me take a note here, take a note there. The double count happens, and I wrote down, here we go, double count out. Then Nia Jax hit the screen. I chucked the notebook. I was done. I'm so unhappy with the women's division on Raw or SmackDown.
It's hard going. There's women's US title stuff. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it.
All right. Well, Christian's the champ. We're going into WrestlePalooza in Indianapolis.
Match of the week and Wrestler of the Week.
Yes. Seeing as I didn't watch Worlds,
well, you're going to be giving your Wrestler of the Week to Nia Jax. You threw your notebook out of how excited you were to see her.
Yeah, that's it. No, I will be going match of the week for me. Rey Fenix, Sami Zayn, US Open Challenge. It was a banger. And Wrestler of the Week, I would give it to Rey Fenix, but I really liked what LA Knight did across the whole night of Raw. Being the kind of one-upsmanship on Jay, getting Jimmy to be his partner. Then he did good in the match, and then post-match, Jay wants to shake hands. They dap up. Jay goes to check on Jimmy, and LA Knight picks him up. BFT, it's over. I'm moving forward. Or, I'm beefing with Jey Uso now. He's not necessarily a heel in my mind, but he's on that, playing that edge, and I like it. So I'm going to go LA Knight.
My match of the week, I'm going with the funnest, most fun match. Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana. What a ball. Tempted to give my Wrestler of the Week to Demonito.
Oh, Scott.
What did you just say?
I'm assuming I know who your Wrestler of the Week is, and it just hit me. I don't know why I didn't think about it earlier, but yeah.
My Wrestler of the Week is Dirty Dominik.
Yeah, that's what I figured who it was.
Double champ Dom, making history.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
100%.
My boy. Great match.
I need to watch it. I will watch it. Not tonight, but soon. Before the pay-per-view. I will watch World's Blood. All right.
Yeah.
I was mentally... It's midnight. Come on, it's 12:30. Come on now. Are you done?
I had to
Temper tantrum done.
Had to throw my notebook because of Nia Jax.
All right. We're on to WrestlePalooza. The predictions are in. Usos win, I'm champ. Braun's win, Christian retains. I'm sure Braun's will win and Christian will retain. We will be in Indianapolis to defend this title.
Stagnant.
Yeah, Christian's will defend
challenger.
Yeah, probably. They've got a better chance of winning it. But yeah, that's it. There's nothing else to say. We will see you next week with the fallout of WrestlePalooza. Maybe new champ. Probably not. We will also be able to go a little bit more in depth into Raw and SmackDown on that show. We just want to get the predictions set in stone so that everyone knows who's going to possibly win the title this week. You can catch us on Spotify, Amazon Podcast, iHeartRadio, and here on the main channel on YouTube. We've got the weekly podcast coming out. Christian's posting social media every day. We're on TikTok, Instagram.
Oh,
YouTube
we apologize for the visual.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Week. We had a very major camera display issue on the recording board, and it was completely screwed. By the time I got home, went to edit it, it was jacked. So, apologies for the video issues. That should never happen again. We are now double checking everything before we start, and I'm assuming when we plug this video in tonight, it should not have that problem. But yeah, we appreciate any and all who made it this far. We hope to see you back next week. Follow, like, subscribe, hit us on all the socials. We got stuff coming out every day. Comment, like, all the good jazz, and enjoy your morning, your night, your day, whenever you're watching, and we'll see you next week.
And I'll see you in Indianapolis.
Absolutely, where you'll beat me. Thank you.